Hi guys.
Hello. You're right, Emily.
I'm all right. Yep.
Good
I've
day
had a nice
today.
day today. How are you?
I've had a indoor day today.
Well, yes, so have I.
Same like every other day, isn't it, Emily?
Yeah, more or less.
More or less. um, cool.
And how are you to the students that we have? And who are you to?
To the
Lavinia
students.
from Milan. Hi.
Hello, Lavinia. How are you? Are you okay? Tell us how you are in Milan. Okay,
Ilenia from Bari.
Bari. Have you been to Bari, Emily?
No, I've never been to Puglia, but I would love to go. Actually, on
My
the
flat.
mainland, I have never been south of Rome. Have you been
That's
to Puglia?
that's not true. That's a lie.
On the
Telling lies on the
mainland.
webinar. Telling lies on the webinars again.
Why?
You're always south of Rome. Barry is meant to be beautiful, though.
Yeah.
My flatmate's from Barry.
Bologna.
Milan
Mm.
is so-so. uh,
Have you visited Milan, Rob?
no, I don't know Milan. I'm just joking. Bologna has
Also very beautiful.
good food.
Apparently. Good food.
Yeah,
Did you say? Oh.
yeah, probably. Never been. I've never been anywhere apart from Rome and Sicily.
hmm I've been to lots of places in Italy,
I've been
but
to
I have
Florence.
not
Actually.
been to Milan or Bari or Bologna.
Oh, come on, guys. Come from a place where Emily's been, please.
Good wine.
Okay, that's nice. Um, hello,
Bologna, Sole.
Sol. Hello, welcome. Also from Bologna. Sol, do you know Vincenzo? Oh, Vincenzo introduced himself as Vinch. Is that Vinch or Vink?
I guess Vinch.
I like it.
That's nice.
What are we talking about today, Emily?
We are talking about music, which is
Okay.
always a fun topic to talk about.
Yeah,
Music.
do you like music?
I love music. Sola doesn't know Vinch.
Ah, come on, guys. You're both in Bologna. Vinch, are you at Mies Bologna?
Oh, he's from Bologna, but maybe he's not in Bologna.
Ah, okay. Sneaky. Great topic, I know. Thank you.
I chose it.
Emily is very good at choosing topics. She's got a very professional eye for topics.
Thank you, Rob.
You're welcome.
You
You're
usually
welcome.
complain about the topics I choose.
I complain when we're not live, and then when we're live, I have to be nice.
Wow.
So.
Oh, yeah, that's
Good
a good
question.
question.
Well,
I'm from Cambridge in the UK.
cool. I'm from Scotland, in Edinburgh. No, Edinburgh, in Scotland.
It's
Thanks
the
for
end of the day on a Monday.
the question. So, okay, come on. Let's give us some music, Emily.
Okay.
Let's not stand on ceremony.
Well, this is a good start. We can talk about Bob Marley.
Perfect. Perfect.
So we have the question, what do the highlighted words mean? Should we read through this, Rob?
Okay, sure.
I will read to guitar.
You can read till 1975.
Okay, I'll read it to the I'll just read. The distinctive songwriting and vocal style of Bob Marley made him stand out as a unique performer. He used music to get across his message, calling for social change. His interest in singing developed when he was a teenager and eventually learned to play guitar. Oh, yeah. He got into the music industry in 1963 when his group, The Wailers, was discovered by a record producer. The band finally made it big internationally with the hit No Woman, No Cry in 1975.
Lovely, well read.
Thank you very much.
So what do the highlighted words mean? We're thinking, what do you think they mean? So shall we take the first highlighted word there, Emily?
Yeah.
Okay, so stand out. So Bob Marley made him, nope. The vocal style of Bob Marley made him stand out as a unique performer. What do you think?
Phrasal verbs.
Yeah, quickly, Google it, guys.
Don't Google it.
What do you think?
Well, while they're answering, what is your opinion on Bob Marley?
Like.
Mm-hmm.
I like Bob Marley. Don't know much of his songs. Don't know many of his songs, but I like some of them. The ones I've heard, I like.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
similar?
Yeah, exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
I can hum a few of the songs, but I don't know his music very well. So we have a couple of suggestions. Emerge, recognize. Then
Kind of.
not quite, but both are close, I think.
I would maybe say unique. Would that be correct, Emily? Like made him unique. Mm-hmm.
To be unique, yeah.
To stand out.
Yeah. To be noticeable in some way.
I like that.
To
be
attract
noticeable.
attention. So he stood out. It's the idea of if you have a crowd of people wearing green and one person wearing orange, the orange person stands out. They would attract your attention. I think. Oh, no, don't look at that. Okay.
Come on, Emily.
Oops. I thought we were going to have some answers popping up, but I guess not. Okay.
Oh, well, we can write the answers. So to be noticeable, to stand out. What about get across? To get across a message. What do we think that would be?
Okay, Lavinia's already answered.
Nice. And Soul on fire as well. Fantastic. To spread the message.
Yeah.
Or to communicate is probably the perfect synonym.
Yeah. To communicate a specific idea or message, I think.
Usually, get across collocates with message or idea. You get across a message or you get across an idea.
Yeah.
Is the common collocation.
Yeah.
What's the next one, Emily?
So the next one is to get into. He got into the music industry in 1963.
So not he got into his car.
No.
But similar meaning?
Similar. Yeah. So, Deb. I don't think we met Deb yet. Hi, Deb.
Hi, Deb.
That is the correct answer.
Yeah. It's an English name. Are you English, Deb?
Deborah is an Italian name as well.
Okay.
But you've got to say Deborah.
Okay. Hi, Deborah.
Good.
Yeah,
Solid. It's Ilenia, that's a good suggestion to take part in, we would say, but it's not exactly take part in, but it's when you first enter something. I like with the car, like Rob said before, you get into your car, you enter your car, get into the music industry. It can also mean when you start to like something. So we could say to be into something means that you like it a lot, and to get into something can mean when you are starting to like something. So I could say I got into, I can't think of an example now.
Well, I got into football
Yeah.
just after high school. So I finished high school, and then I became interested in football, or I got into football.
Good. I couldn't think of a single thing I liked just then.
You like webinars?
Oh yeah, I'm very into webinars at the moment.
So there you go. What about Made It? From the Beyonce song. No, the Jay-Z song.
I don't know that song. Yeah.
Empire State of Mind.
Oh, I'd you gonna sing it for us?
No,
Okay.
but
That's fine. That's fair enough.
if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere.
Well, that's a very old song. New York, New York. Frank Sinatra was singing that.
I thought that was the Jay-Z song.
Well, he must have just stolen that lyric from that old, like, crooner tune.
Okay. Who do you prefer, Frank Sinatra or Jay-Z?
Oh, that's like apples and oranges. Depends on my mood. If I'm in the mood for Jay-Z, I'm definitely not in the mood for Frank Sinatra, and vice versa.
Okay, that's fair, I think.
I probably listen to Frank Sinatra more often than I do Jay-Z, to be fair.
So succeed is probably the closest synonym to make it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Often collocates with to make it big, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
It's a bit informal. Or maybe it's just a bit American to make it big.
Have you made it big yet, Emily?
I don't think so.
No.
But I just got my ukulele and I'm planning to make some changes.
Join Mumford and Sons.
I could join. No one would notice if they had one more person in the band.
Yeah, there's about 40 of them, isn't there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that was very good.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, so we basically just did this, but we need to connect the phrasal verb with the definition.
Okay.
The first one.
We have done this, haven't we?
Should I just connect them up?
Possibly, yeah.
I mean, this is exactly what one of our students said.
Well, we could go back through them to get across, to communicate. To stand out. To be recognized or to be noticeable. Or do you remember when I said unique and you said that was wrong?
I didn't say it was wrong. I said to be unique. I just objected to the fact that unique is an adjective.
It's fine, it's fine.
And to stand out is a noun.
Okay.
Is a verb.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
So, guys, to stand out, which is the best definition here of stand out?
What do you think?
You can just say to the students, you can just say 1, 2, or 3. Stand out 1 or 2 or 3.
Have we lost them?
Well, I wonder if there's just a big lag between their messages. Okay, cool.
Lavinia, thank you, Lavinia. Yeah, lovely. And to make it, or to finally make it. You could also use that for definitions, I suppose.
For what?
For destinations.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like when you're traveling. So I finally made it to Japan.
Yeah. You could use it for time as well. Where you could say, we have finally made it to the end of the quarantine. One day we could say that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It's like to a rhyme, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, debit, it's not one to make it. Think about the sentence, Bob Marley made it big with the Wailers in 1975. Does it mean he became successful with the Wailers? Or became involved with the Wailers? I mean, I guess, Emily, if it's not one, that's probably...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, to be successful. Lovely, Deb.
And
the last one must be... Yeah, tricky.
To become involved in... So we said before, we said to enter. He got into the music industry. He became involved in the music industry. He entered the music industry.
It's the same.
It's all good, yeah.
A nice star pattern as well.
Yeah.
It's good to see.
Get up, stand up. I wanted to ask the students what they think of Bob Marley as well. I forgot to ask while we were on that slide. Are you fans of Bob Marley? Or not?
I was going to write it, but I can't spell Marley.
Marley.
Thank you.
And in general, what kind of music industry are you into? What do you think of Bob Marley? And then number 1 here. Oh, so here we've got to be into something. What kind of music are you into?
Okay, yeah.
What kind of music are you into, Rob?
I don't know. I feel like I should have prepared an answer since we're doing a music lesson, but I don't know. I like quite relaxing music, generally. And I quite like some rap. And I quite like I guess like soft, I don't know how to describe it, like soft electronic beats with like a voice singing over top.
Huh. Yeah, that sounds nice.
Thank you. What about you? What are you into?
At the moment, I'm into any music that has the chord progression C, G, A minor, F. Because those are chords I can play on my ukulele.
That's very specific.
Yeah. It's a lot of songs, though.
Okay. Can you name one?
Huh?
Can you name one?
Let It Be
By
by the Beatles.
okay.
And what was Hey Soul Sister? Do you know that one?
Yes.
That's a very friendly song.
By someone.
Train.
I like Train, Drops of Jupiter.
Oh yeah, I like that too. Yeah.
So guys, tell us, what do you think of Bob Marley, and what kind of music are you into?
Yeah, this is much more interesting for Rob and I if we can interact with you guys as much as possible. Don't make me just talk to Rob.
Yeah, we're very boring. We need some help to seem interesting.
And everyone has opinions about music. Vinch, Deb. Reggae music is amazing, and here's the #1 in this kind of music. Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
The only one I know, to be honest.
Oh, that's actually, I didn't realize I could only, it's the same for me, but I had never realized I could only name one reggae artist.
He's got a son, Bob Marley, who's also a famous reggae artist, but I can't remember his name.
Lavinia has different tastes. Bob Marley is not my cup of tea, actually. I like Pink Floyd, Beatles, Imagine Dragons, Elisa, Lady Gaga, all good stuff. I like all of those. I don't really know Imagine Dragons very well, but I think I would recognize their songs.
I know Imagine Dragons. I quite like them. They have a song about mountains. Is that right, or have I invented that?
Lavinia will have to tell you. And Lavinia adores musicals. I like musicals, but I wouldn't say I adore. You do?
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
The one I watched most is probably Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's about...
Isn't that about 7 men who kidnap a bunch of women to be their wives?
Yeah. When you put it like that, Emily, it doesn't sound so good. Yeah, it's like a film about Stockholm syndrome, because they get stuck with the men for the winter, and slowly they start to like the men.
Yeah.
But it's but the reason I like it is not because it's about kidnapping women. I like it because it's it's about it's got really good songs in it. It's got some proper tunes. Lavinia agrees with me. Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
Moulin Rouge is good.
Moulin Rouge is good, yeah. It's good.
So Deb says, I'm not a fan of Bob, but I like his music.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what she means by that. I do not have a specific or favorite kind of music. The kind of music I usually listen to depends on the moment. If you have a bad day, you prefer sad music. So maybe she means she's not a massive fan, but his music is fine.
Yeah. I'm similar though. If I have a bad day, I like some types of music, and if I have a good day, I like different types. It does depend on your mood, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. If I have a bad day, I listen to a lot of Nick Cave.
Well, yeah, slow, growly voices.
Yeah.
Vincenzo likes women folk singers. Depends on your soul. Remember, the preposition with depend, Vincenzo, is on. And also, your soul? Do you mean your mood? I don't know. Maybe it's...
I like the idea of it depending on your soul.
Mood? I'm going to give a possible alternative with it. It depends on my mood, but you can decide.
I like this that Vinch has written. When I was 20, I used, with a D, to listen to a lot of music like Clash. I still listen to The Clash a lot. I think I've probably listened to London Calling more than any other album. Oh, he's 60. So when Vinch was 20, that was peak Clash.
Yeah. I'm struggling to know who the Clash are. I know that song you just said, but that's about it.
I didn't. Oh, yeah, that is a song. Yeah, I meant the album, but yeah.
London Calling.
The Underworld. Yeah, 1977.
Come on, Eileen. Is that another one of their songs?
No. No.
Come
Although
on,
that
Eileen.
is a tune.
Who sings that one?
I can't remember.
Google.
Um,
Oh, okay, someone I
you
don't.
ever listen to the radio, Rob? Because Deb listens to the radio.
No, I don't. I only listen to Spotify for music.
Yeah. Yeah. I listen to the radio for the news sometimes, but not really for music.
Sometimes it's good. It's good listening to the radio to get new music and to like hear music you don't always listen to. Sometimes
Yeah.
the radio can be very helpful, I think, for that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So
So what about fate?
Oh, you go.
No, you go.
No, you go.
Well, so what? Let's do the final one. Do you have a favorite song?
Oh,
So
God.
tell us your favorite song, and so I have something to listen to during the lockdown.
Yeah. Or
Give us some recommendations.
yeah. Or if you can't think of an absolute favorite song, can you give an example of a song with a message, a song that wants to get across a particular message?
Or a song you like.
Yeah. Imagine by John Lennon, which is a song about peace and cooperation and living in harmony.
You're in a Beatles mood today, Emily. You were talking about Let It Be earlier.
Yeah. Well, I'm always in a Beatles mood, I think.
Okay.
Oh, Comfortably Numb.
It's a good song, isn't it?
It is a good song, yeah. And it does have a kind of message, I think, although it's a bit nihilistic.
Sing it to me, Emily. Sing
I'm
it
not
to me.
gonna, I'm not going to sing it.
Fine. Yeah, great song.
Mm-hmm.
Pink Floyd. Are they still alive?
I'm not sure. One of them isn't, because one of them died a long time ago, and they wrote that song Crazy Diamond about him.
Okay.
Shine on, you crazy diamond.
Sorry, guys, it's busy.
That's all right, Elenia.
It's fine. It's fine. What do you agree with, Emily? Emily said a lot of strange things. Which one do you agree with, Emily? Oh.
Everything, Emily says. Vincenzo says, to know new music is very useful to catch music with Shazam. Shazam is a great app. I use that a lot.
Oh, yeah? I've heard of it, but I've never used it.
Oh, it's so good. Even if you're in a crowded bar with loads of people chatting and drinking and stuff, it can always still detect what music is playing.
If you sing to Shazam, does it recognize the song?
No, I don't think so. You would have to be very good at singing. It definitely doesn't when I sing. recognize
Okay.
the song.
Okay. That's the test, maybe. If you're a good singer, Shazam will recognize it. Not that you're a bad singer,
Wow.
but you're not good enough yet. That's what I'm saying. 2 of them were alive. Thanks, Lavinia. How many? 4? Was there 4?
I don't know.
Everything. Oh, the song Imagine.
But particularly Imagine.
Okay.
What other songs have a nice message, guys? I'm going to try and think of another one.
This one sounds like it has a nice message. Levante is also the name of a football team, isn't it? In Italy? Isn't there a football team?
I have no idea.
But
that's put Bob Marley in my head again. He's got a song called Everything Is Gonna Be Alright. Every little thing is gonna be alright.
Yeah, Levante. No, it's a Spanish football team.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Levante. Sorry, guys. But there is a Spanish football team called Levante. That's not important, but
is this a song, Lavinia? We Are the World? Is that a song with a message? I don't know it, but I will look it up after this lesson. I'm curious.
Also, yeah, thank you, Lavinia. Yeah, Valencia, not Italy. Italy is not Spain, Emily. I've told you before, Italy is not Spain. Sorry, Lavinia.
Can you think of a nice song with a message?
Christmas message.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Biko.
No, not really. Peter Gabriel.
What's Biko? Is that a song?
Must be, maybe that's the name of the song. Yeah, it's a song by Peter Gabriel. I googled it because I can. It's an anti-apartheid song.
Oh wow, that's very cool.
Lots of Bob Dylan songs have messages. Hurricane was about the boxer that was wrongfully tried.
Oh wow.
Love a bit of Bob.
The Stranglers song Golden Brown is about cocaine addiction.
Which is something you know a lot about.
The Stranglers, big fan of the Stranglers.
Yeah.
Should we go forward?
Yeah, let's go forward.
Oh, here is when it's going to put the words below.
Okay.
Okay, I could talk about David Bowie until the cows come home. The song I have named has a strong message. It is addressed to all the women who have, plural, all the women who have been mistreated by men.
Oh, okay, so it's Andra Tutto Bene by the football team Levante. But no, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to listen.
Yeah, we will. I'm just gonna, for Deb's message, it is addressed to all the women who have been mistreated with 2 T's by men. So we've got a couple of irregular plurals.
Okay.
Cool. Shall I read this?
Do you want me to do it? Because you read the last one.
Go on then.
Musical trailblazers. Throughout the 1970s, Bob Marley. You should have read it. Throughout the 1970s, David Bowie was a trailblazer of musical trends and pop fashion. Having been a late 60s mime and cabaret entertainer, he evolved into a singer-songwriter and a pioneer of glam rock, then veered into what he called plastic soul, before moving to Berlin to create innovative electronic music. His capacity for mixing brilliant changes of sound and image underpinned by a genuine intellectual curiosity is rivaled by few in pop history.
Good guy.
Thank you.
This is a tricky sentence though. That is quite a complicated, long sentence. Guys, so if we take this verb here, rivaled, what is the subject of this verb? So before we talk about the highlighted words, what is the subject of this verb rivaled? Because it's a long way from the verb. I remember this being a confusing point last time I did this focus. Okay, perfect. Oh, everyone's got it. Good, good, good. You guys are a better group of students than when I last did this focus.
Oh, that's a burn.
His capacity for mixing, yeah, okay. And then we have this long subordinate clause. It would be better if we had a comma here. His capacity for mixing brilliant changes of sound and image, underpinned by a genuine intellectual curiosity, is rivaled by few in pop history.
Nice one, Emily.
So, trailblazer.
Trailblazer.
They do appear.
Oh, nice.
That's why I made that mistake before.
Just don't worry about it. Okay, yeah, so trailblazer, what does it mean? Can you think of a synonym or a short meaning of a trailblazer?
Are you a Bowie fan, Rob?
I'm really sorry. I actually don't really know who he is.
That is shocking.
I know the picture of him with the lightning bolt on his face.
Yeah.
And I know he died recently and everyone got very upset.
Yeah.
That's about what I was saying.
We have some very good definitions here.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Lovely. Both really good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Pioneer, yeah.
Do you guys, to the students, if anyone is a fan of David Bowie, do you agree that he was a trailblazer? Oh, we've got a definition. Someone who is the first to make a pioneering development in something. That is just a combination of Lavinia and Deb's definitions.
Yeah. I think Lavinia's was better.
Yeah.
Than that one. To veer. What does it mean to veer? So the verb veer.
That's me veering.
Is that you veering? Okay. That was a good veer, I think. That's me veering. So me and Emily did some veering. What do you think that was?
I think there is a similar Italian verb. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I remember, I think there may be, to change. It
to
is,
change something.
yeah. It's
Would you
kind of,
say?
yeah, not just to change, but to change direction quickly, I think. So
To
if you're in
turn.
a car and you go, zoom, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've got to try and remember in the future that these webinars are going to be on YouTube indefinitely. Virare. Okay, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, careful. In English, it's double E, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Via. Oh, it says that. I was writing the answer.
A sudden change in direction, but it always bugs me when definitions don't match grammatically. That's better. To change direction quickly is better because that's given as a verb. Okay. And this is easy. This is the same in Italian. Innovative.
Skip it.
Shall we? All right.
Sorry.
I'll just do what I'm told.
Sorry, Emily. I didn't mean to tell you what to do.
It's okay. Something new, good. And then to underpin.
To underpin. From what I remember, the definition isn't particularly clear. But,
Yeah. I think there's a pretty close synonym.
or maybe the definition was okay. I can't actually remember. But what do you think?
I think this is a really nice idea from Deb, but it's not quite that. I could see why that would make sense in this sentence. I think your definition here, arise from or take origin, this would be to stem from. But to underpin is a little different. To underpin is basically to support. What we're going to have.
No, okay, it does say.
Okay. Provide justification for. So his intellectual curiosity supported his capacity for making brilliant changes of sound and image. It underpinned it.
Yeah, notice the preposition. It's commonly followed by preposition by. So underpinned by something, similar to supported by something.
Yeah, because it's passive.
Because it's passive.
Okay. What are we going to have now? Okay. Well, we only have 4 minutes, so maybe this is good thing to finish with. Discuss with a partner your favorite musical trailblazer. Why was he or she such an innovative and groundbreaking musician? I'm going to place, in a private chat with Rob, I'm going to place a bet on who I think someone's going to mention as a musical trailblazer. That's not how you spell it.
Stormzy. I'm not sure Stormzy will be mentioned.
I think he would fit.
Yeah.
I think he's a good example of a trailblazer.
Thank you.
Do you guys know who Stormzy is? I don't know if he's made it to Italy. The head that wears the crown was quite a big hit, I think.
Do you have a musical trailblazer in your mind, Emily?
Oh, well, there's the one that I suggested to you, but I want to see if the students mention them. Maybe Nina Simone. She was kind of a trailblazer because she was very political. I mean, her music was amazing, but her lyrics were very political as well. And that was unusual in women at that time in the 50s.
Okay.
Life on Mars, yeah.
By
That's 72. Oh, he said 46 years ago. I can't work it out. 80, 74.
who sung Life on Mars, Emily?
David Bowie. That's a very cool first album to have bought. I wish my first album I ever bought was a David Bowie album.
My first album was Hybrid Theorem, Linkin Park.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's pretty. I was quite impressed with it. What's yours?
I don't know what the first album I ever bought was, but I know the first albums I ever owned were given to me when I was 6 by my granddad, along with my first CD player. And they were Queen's Greatest Hits, ABBA Gold, Beatles' Yellow Submarine, and With the Beatles.
Okay.
There's some strange Beatles albums to choose, but I expect the first album I ever bought was something terrible like Blue. I was quite obsessed with Blue when I was 8.
My second one was Usher.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Usher. That's pretty cool.
I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been Blue.
I don't know, blues classics.
Yeah.
Full of classics.
Musical trailblazers, guys. For the students, we want to know who were your favorite musical trailblazers and why were they so special? Not just English and American, British and American musicians,
anybody. Emily, we actually have to finish.
Oh, we do.
We are back in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you think of any musical trailblazers between now and 7 o'clock, write them when we come back at 7.
And confuse all of the other students that have just arrived.
Exactly. If not, that's fine. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Have a good evening.